Just give me a few seconds here to make sure everything's working right. I mean, it wasn't quite, but yeah. Mic's all good and everything else is all good now. What up, though, guys, and welcome back to some Final Fantasy 15. Today's episode, I did go and get the sturdy Helix Horn. So we are on our way back to Hammerhead right now to go ahead and cash in on that and get our Ultima blades in the process of constructing. Just hold on one second. We do have an Ascension upgrade that we can do here. No. Stats? Combat, maybe? I know there's one. Yeah, I think it's this one. Deliver a critical hit when warp striking at close range is definitely one that I'm interested in. MP by the number of levels gained. The only other thing I could think of would be, where is it? Down here? No. Techniques. Change to Ignis. No. Sperry Magic. Impervious. I know there's one that gives you an extra accessory slot or whatever. Vitality. Health. Vitality's not a half bad idea either at the level 99 or whatever, getting extra health essentially. Doubles the items in XP, meals, no. Wait mode, no, it's not in there, not in magic, not, maybe in recovery. No. Technique. Quick bar. I mean, that's not a half bad idea either, but, meh. Where is it, though? I know there's one in here that will give you the extra accessory slots. I just don't remember. Is it in stats? Yeah, it is in stats. Health level 2. So is it this one, then? Yeah. I mean, honestly, I feel like equipping 3 accessory slots still doesn't really come as close as critical hit guaranteed when warp striking at close range. I feel like that one's just going to do a lot of damage, especially considering how often I actually accomplish that. So we're back down to 1 AP. Fuck, it was a bit of a grind to get it up to that 333. Just getting my chat up in front of me now while we auto our way to auto the rest of the way to Hammerhead. Hey, Dark Assassin, and yes, I did see that as well. Actually, I personally kind of feel like at this point in time, we are well and truly fucked. I mean, Stephen Hawking was kind of like one of our last chances as a human race to come together and potentially save our stupid asses. And we still have Neil deGrasse Tyson, don't get me wrong, like, we've still got some good scientists, but Stephen Hawking earlier this year announced a big ambitious plan where he was trying to get people to fund a solar sail project, essentially, where he was going to, well, he had already basically designed it, he just needed the money to build and send out a probe that will make it to, I think it's Alpha Centauri, in about 22 years. It travels much faster than anything we've got at this point in time, and the way that things were going for him and the way that investors were turning and shit like that, it is theoretically possible. And granted, if this continues, like if the project continues without him, we, you, me, Annabeth, you know, German Turtle, people of our generation or earlier, may indeed live to see what it looks like on another planet in another solar system. And that's pretty fucking cool. And what up, though, Annabeth? Welcome back to the stream and chat. How's it been going for you lately?
Great range of wares here.
Hopefully everything's been good.
For a technophile like you.
Work and all that.
Let's hit up the shop.
Refuel.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes. And we are filthy, too, so I'm thinking what we're going to do, like our main objective here is going to be to drop off the Ultima Blade part, go grab the piece for the ultra cool epic Helix Horn, yes.
Ah, yo, brace yourself for power.
Yo, brace yourself for power.
Oh,
there we go.
My aching back.
Alright, so we've dropped it off with him. That'll take about a day to deal with. So let's hop on the Regalia, go get our Armiger Unleashed bangle thing. I do know where that is. It's kind of interesting that it doesn't tell you. Everybody just kind of has to figure this shit out. But, whatever. We'll have a cool new Armiger Unleashed ability real soon. The true power of the kings shall be known to all. I still need to take out this base so I can get the flying type, but I think I can't do that until after I've beat the main game. I don't think it's something it'll let me do, which is really unfortunate, because I want to. I mean, aside from getting the flying regalia, just being able to, you know, stab some Imperials in the face would be kind of entertaining. Going up and around this way. Ooh. Looking at the chat while driving. I clipped something, went into the other lane. You know, standard shit. Don't text and drive, kids. Ah! I find it sad that I had to stop. Ah, well, smart
Everybody
steering
out.
kicked in.
Aye, aye.
Shit. That was a little bit annoying. Oh well. And actually, we could drive just about up there. If I remember correctly. But that's alright. I don't know. I don't highly doubt it just because there was already a lot of other people on board with this project. So, I mean, for everybody to completely give in to the fact that he died and not follow through with what he wanted and shit like that. I'm sitting on my desk doing some working at home, mostly reading emails. Yeah. Yeah, no, the whole Stephen Hawking dying shit is really shitty. Global warming is ruining the Earth. Yeah. Alright. So we're at the Kikatrich ruins. And somewhere around here, I think it's inside the actual ruin area itself, there should be a statue of the original king. And we should get our accessory thing from that. Should be in here somewhere. Fuck, it's making me run a decent distance, like, damn.
Ugh.
Now the real question is, where is this fucking statue at? Because that wasn't, like, I mean, I found more or less the information to where this is, but I didn't actually particularly, like, you know, look at the exact spot and how to walk there. So that's a little bit interesting. There it is. Never mind. We're good. We're good. We found it. Hey, what up, though, Khalid? Welcome back to the stream and chat, man. How's it going for you today? With the Founder King's sigil equipped to unleash the true power of the Armiger, learn to harness your newfound power by practicing in the old training room. Bam! True power of the kings. Gear. Well, you know what? This is actually going to work out really good, too, because... Ice Crest? Yeah. Crest containing the combined strength of all the rulers of yore awaken Noctis to the true power of the kings. But, one of the best parts about that is now, if I feel like it, I can swap out the target scope for a Moogle thing. Which will actually have everybody with one Moogle, One Moogle thing. Moogle bangle thing. Moogle charm. Which means that everybody will be gaining an increased amount of experience at basically the same rate now. We do still need to go sleep somewhere and get our XP tallied up. That's going to be real fun. Just quickly gonna grab these resources. There we go.
Rock and roll.
There we go. Prismatic dust and gold dust and silver dust. Map. Return to car. Yes. Kind of sad when you know the world will end someday. And then it's like a boom. Actually, see, the thing is we'd have to be on, like, not Mars. Well, it depends. It depends on how, like, the star expands and shit like that, the sun. We may be able to see that shit from Mars. We may also not be able to see that shit from Mars. Because Mars may not exist. Because, like, the star won't just go boom. It doesn't... It expands first as it burns through the different supplies of fuel. And that is going to end up with you in sort of a situation where it expands to the point where... Like, the basic... The assumption is that we're looking at... Yeah, switch to auto drive. It'll expand either about to the... orbit of Mars itself or to the asteroid belt. That's kind of our give and take area. And it's a pretty decent sized give and take area, but if you were on Mars, you would basically be fucked before the star exploded. And, I mean, just from the size difference alone, it might be getting colder as it's expanding, producing less heat and all that, being that it has to work harder and use more energy to continue to fuse elements. But yeah, no, you wouldn't be living on Earth, you wouldn't be living on Mars, you would have to live on, like, some other rocky body out there, but I think Pluto, well, you know what, we might be living on Ganymede or, Titan by then, some of, Jupiter or Saturn's moons. I think it's Jupiter's moons. Oh yeah, no, Khalid, I completely agree with humans extincting themselves beforehand. I am with you there. We are going to do the trip, though, in the car, because A, it's nice to be able to chat with you guys and check up on that. This is one of the things that I really did enjoy about this game. And B, I want that extra AP. Because when it comes right down to it, AP is pretty fucking important in this game. And I would like as many AP points as I can spam away as possible. Which also may be why, at some point in time, I will abuse Prompto in Castlemark Tower.
Hey,
I might go back.
Why don't we sleep there?
No.
They got something special? A safe place to spend the night? The demons will be coming out any minute.
Oh, stop being a pussy, bro. Keep going. We're going to Golden Cay anyways. We're literally going somewhere to sleep for the night.
But how can you be sure?
What? The monsters got you scared?
Nah.
It'll expand before that. It becomes unstable and explodes when it hits a point where it can't fuse anymore. So, generally speaking, for most stars, that's lead. Once it hits, iron? Iron or lead. Once it hits one of those, it won't fuse past that until it hits a supernova, unless it's a very, very large star. Our star won't fuse past one of those. It's been a while since I've, revamped my knowledge on all of this shit in our own solar system. I've been focusing more on the shit that's out in the fucking distance. Some of the weird shit that you come across, too. Like, there's a planet out there where it rains sideways, but it rains diamonds sideways. If you were to be standing on that planet, it would be one of the most gruesome fucking things anybody has ever seen. Literally somebody being shredded by small pieces of diamond. Like, fuck me. But yeah, no, it'll almost guaranteedly explode. Our star doesn't have the mass to go black hole. It'll go supernova, but it won't go black hole. It won't even go neutron star. our star, when it comes right down to it, is actually rather... Like, it's an average star, but it's a small star in the scale of things. Like, ours is definitely on the lower size scale of things. You can get, like, white dwarfs and shit like that. Those are the ones that have kind of already, you know, spent their life. And that's probably what'll happen to us as well. Eventually, that's... Our star will just probably end up as a white dwarf. Wouldn't even be surprised. But, I mean, I'm with Khalid in the sense that we'll either kill ourselves by then, or we won't be here. I mean, it does raise the point, too, of the, like, the global warming is definitely fucking us over, and Stephen Hawking himself, the last kind of thing that he did was mentioning that we've got about 100 to 150 years to get the fuck off of this planet before things become, like, legit apocalypse movie catastrophic. Like, billions will die at that point, which is part of why the United Arab Emirates has a really ambitious plan to start a colony on Mars of 600,000 within the next 100 years. Go figure, that's within his timeline. But the saddest part of all of this is there's no way to save everybody. There's no way to move 7 billion people from Earth to a planet that's like a third its size, or like two-thirds? No, I'm pretty sure it's two-thirds its size, that has less resources. It's not gonna work. So a lot of people are gonna be left behind to deal with the bullshit. And it is going to suck. It is really badly going to suck. And on top of that, too, like, I mean, there's a lot of people that I know that would be all, well, I don't have to worry about it. I'm not going to be around then. I mean, the next 50 years are still going to suck, too. It's just progressively going to get worse until we can't live here anymore.
Excuse a break. We have walked a good while.
Fuck yeah.
Will you be staying the night with us?
Get that 2 times with the K-side cradle.
Ugh, I'm all sticky and gross.
See, I don't know about that one, Dark Assassin. Oh, alright, well, thanks for popping in while you could, Annabeth, I appreciate it, and we'll see you later. Have a good one. Here we go with about 350k XP. Wow. Wow. Just about to 80. Ho ho. Holy shit. What up, though, Chairman? Welcome back to the stream and chat, man. How's it going for you today? Wow. Castle Mark Tower. I hate you in a sense. You were a pain in the ass, but fuck, are you a good way to exploit XP. Especially with Prompto. Nah. I like, too, how it, like, he was just, like, on the bed and didn't fucking move. Not a muscle. Just dead. Good fucking morning. 94 AP to spend.
There in a jiffy.
Alright. So... basically, my next objective, then, is to just kind of head back to the Hammerhead and grab the Ultima Blade. Should be just about ready.
You reckon Aranea has a boyfriend?
She is surrounded by guys, but who knows? Why? You fancy her?
No. My interest is purely hypothetical.
Prompto the man whore. Yeah, hypothetical. To be fair, though, I mean, Aranea actually helped you be, you know, gather yourself back together. And while I mean, Cindy's awesome. What has she done for you lately, bro? So... parking spot. Hammerhead. Yes. I'm not even going to bother driving there again. I mean, honestly, I would get the extra AP to get up to the point where I would be, like, I'm pretty sure anyways, the extra 5 AP to unlock another skill at 99. But, I mean, we literally just drove that road. I'm not going to make you guys watch it again. That's silly. What up with all the levels? Yeah, no, yesterday we went into Castlemark Tower and we ended up cleaning the fucking place out with Prompto. Because Prompto now, since the Royal Edition, if you take control of Prompto, he is the most OP fucking monster in Final Fantasy ever, dude. Guy makes, like... well, maybe not ever. Maybe not ever. I mean, Sephiroth is pretty badass in and of his own right. He'd probably be able to take Prompto down, but Prompto makes Noctis look like a goddamn joke. Chuck a grenade, stun them, fucking hit them twice with a crack shot, hit them with a couple of bazooka rounds, and then empty into them with the fucking SMG. Like, what?
Come with us, Noct.
Prompto is legit so OP. Alright, Sid.
Oh.
Tell me it's ready.
Yo, brace yourself for power.
Ah! I think we gotta wait another day or something.
Ready to leave the road behind?
Cause yeah, he should be hitting us up. Like, honestly, it's been a day. Well, maybe not 24 hours yet, but like, it's been a night. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. It's okay, though. There is a camp over here somewhere. I just don't remember where exactly. Off the top of my head. Might even be up here, to be honest. I know it's somewhere. But we'll sleep for another night and get a proper meal from Ignis. We'll just call this, like, vacation day. Ah, it's up to the left. Alright. But yeah, I mean, honestly, Castlemark was a fucking nightmare and a bit of a... Yeah. So, I feel like Noct and his bros have earned an extra day where they just chill.
Taking a walk on the wild side?
Nothing like nature in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, we're going camping for a day. We need the rest and relaxation, the R&R. Wait until nightfall. Yes. Then we'll camp for the night.
Camping. Again.
Well, you got a problem with camping?
Yeah, don't have a problem with camping. Camping is awesome. Well, camping in video games is awesome. Till you get notified. Fair enough. I'm gonna do the Pit Crews meat wraps. Dark Assassin, that one's not entirely true. I mean, I agree with you, humankind is horrible, but we've come a long ways in the last... Honestly, on, like, the last 200 years, we've come fucking leaps and bounds. There we go. How'd you get her to take that shot with you, man? I'll save that one for you. Cause, dude, I'm impressed. Good job, brah. Hey, what up, though? Andy, welcome back to the stream and chat, man. How's it been going for you lately?
Feeling refreshed.
Well, the tent lets you stretch out a bit more.
Sleeping out under the stars tonight.
Alright, well, if we're gonna have to sleep multiple nights to, pass the time long enough for him to give me my Ultima blade, then I guess we're just gonna have something that's free. Ah, we'll have our superfood. The super, like, hack food. Where is it? This one. Yeah, this one. The cheese pizza that doesn't cost you anything to make and is, like, ridiculously good. Enables sprinting without expending stamina, prevents poison, and attack increases by 100. And I gotta say, too, like, the Royal Edition is what gives that to you. You get that from the beginning of the fucking game. That is one of Ignis's just... It's his own recipe, I guess, or something like that. But it doesn't require any fucking resources, any ingredients at all to make. And it does give you a pretty substantial boost. I mean, especially considering you start with, like, the toast, the rice balls, and, like, the egg, I think. Prompto's made his move on Cindy, it seems. Well, I feel like Prompto's probably got his fucking ego up a little bit here. Like, as it stands, you gotta think, too.
Everything in order?
Yep.
Prompto
Right behind
was
you.
a huge amount of why we got through Castlemark Tower the way we did. Like, Prompto is OP as fuck, so Prompto's ego is at the top right now. Prompto is feeling like a boss. I wouldn't be surprised if he was
bedtime.
like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna take my chance. But yeah, we'll have a couple of nights of pizza. Hopefully we'll get our notification about the fucking sword here pretty quick. Don't know how long it takes to make the sword. Can't imagine more than like 3-4 days. That's just a little excessive, right? I guess it is the Ultima blade, though. And that's good, Andy. I will also point out for you, and while this is like a small thing to add in here, Dark Assassin, we also have adapted a mutation to milk. Basically about 33% of the population now can drink milk into their adult
Ready for
years and be
more?
good to go.
Sleeping out
As it
under the stars
stands,
tonight.
I'm not one of those people. I am slowly but surely becoming more and more lactose intolerant as time goes on, and it's kind of fucking me over a little bit. Well, not like fucking me over, but I like cereal. I love cereal. Cereal is freaking amazing, and I can't have cereal anymore like I used to. I can't just sit down to 3 big-ass bowls of cereal and be fine. If I do that, I feel so sick. So, yeah, I mean, like, small things, but we have definitely mutated some things, and we have done more than just technology and medication. I mean, just our basic understanding of the universe has come leaps and bounds. Fuck, up until like 300 years ago, we thought there was only like 4 or 5 planets in the fucking solar system. I'm not blown away by that at all, Andy. I mean, yeah, they might have millions of fans, but when you consider the
behind you.
7.6 billion people, I believe, on this planet right now, and just how many of them don't actually have access to, you know, regular internet, gaming consoles, video games in general, it's really not that mind-boggling. If anything, I think more than half of the world doesn't actually have access
Let's go.
to the shit necessary to play video games. Maybe not half the world. Probably about... I would hazard a guess at about a third, though. Like, it's gotta be a decent amount. I guess I don't really need my chocobo. It's kinda dumb.
Thanks for the ride.
We'll meet again.
We will. The chocobos are still good for some places. But when
Here
you
we
can just
go.
kind of manual drive
Seatbelts,
everywhere,
everyone.
why not? Oh, whoops. Because things like that happen, I guess. Come on. There we go. And there we go. A little bit Mickey jigged and horrid looking, but we got her. Really surprised he hasn't called me about the Ultima Blade. I'm hoping it's good to go now, because we did sleep a couple of days here. We did camp out for a bit, that's for damn sure. If not, we'll try and find something to do in the meantime, because, like, I don't want to just sit there and sleep 16 fucking days. That's no fun. Flick it around.
So how about a breather?
Why not use a different type of milk? Because it's not just, like, it's the lactose in milk. If you wanted to do, like, if I wanted to drink milk, then I'm not actually drinking milk. You know what I mean? Like, lactose, the sugar lactate, or, sorry, lactose. Lactate is what your body uses to get rid of it or break it down or whatever. But the lactate in your system dissipates as you age. And lactose is what makes milk milk. So if you take the lactose or the lactose out of it and you have lactose-free milk, it's basically just milk-flavored water. You know what I mean? It's not really milk. And I will tell you, I have had that shit. It's not milk. It's weird.
Y'all brace yourself for power.
Give me my damn weapon, you greedy old bastard. Motherfucker. That is annoying.
You ready to rumble, Nut?
At least this way we don't have to do,
yeah, I'm game.
In that case, I'll join you.
we don't have to do the food this way. We're just literally passing some time. Must have looked up Batman on YouTube now. How didn't he see the other plays, right? Well, I mean, maybe. Again, depends on what people's preferences are. I will point out hardcore that I am more of a... Like, I know Batman only from my childhood days. I am far more of a Marvel fan. And I'll tell you, man, if they made an Iron Man game or just about any Marvel Telltale game, it wouldn't even have to be Telltale. I'd play it instead. Because, and I will say, too, I've said this before, but I think Batman is personally the most Marvel DC character.
Ah.
He actually has a dark backstory. He's not overkill. He's not a fucking god. He can actually be broken. He does go through hard times. That, generally speaking, isn't really the DC universe. Something that I've always had an issue with them with, in general, actually. I don't know. I think we're just gonna head back to fucking the old, or the, proper time period. And when he calls us to tell us the blade is done, he calls us to tell us the blade is done. I think he should... I'm almost positive he'll still call us when we're in the normal area. Like the present time. Turn to the present, though. It's time. We've done our missions here. We've, slept plenty of fucking days. We had ourselves a little vacation, some time off kind of deal. Now it's time to head back. I think it might be an in-game time pass thing, to be honest, Khalid. I think maybe you have to wait, 20 minutes in-game, like, actual time. Or something along those lines, maybe. Because I passed, what, 4 or 5 days, I think, out in the woods. Like, out at the camp. And I passed one day in the camper van thing, and then I also passed a day when we were out at Golden Cay. I finished up the day there, so it's technically been just about a week in game, and he's still not done yet. I'm not too worried about it, though. I mean, we are a ridiculously high level for this now. If this was my first playthrough, I would definitely be a little bit more interested in getting the Ultima Blade. I'd be like, that would be my main objective. But I do have the Durandal, and the Ultima Blade, as far as I'm aware, isn't considered a holy weapon. And since we are dealing with demons, we may as well be walking around with our holy shit. Yes, we do have the key now, though. So we can exit out this way, and there's a couple of different doors that we didn't have access to before that we will now. So that's rather cool. Also, we'll quickly check our quest log. I don't think there's anything here now. Just a whole bunch of photo ops and a couple of the more chill side quests. Yeah, we managed to beat most of the side quests, if not all of the side quests here already. But we weren't able to open this gate before. We didn't have the key. Now we do. Underpass Master. The fuck I thought. Hey, what up, No Cross? Welcome back to the stream and chat, man. How's it going today? Oh, shit, I don't really need the, Gear, Noctis, that thing. Why is it? Because I just swapped over to the land. Durandal. Precision Lance can be swapped out with Thunder, Quintcast Fire. We'll do thunder.
Shave.
Come on. Bam! Yeah, I'm already seeing that critical hit kick in. Yeah, fuck you, bud.
Glad that's over.
Critical hit on a close-up warp strike.
No time to waste.
Not bad. Oh!
Of course.
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Your Highness.
Put the weapon away. There we go. Gear. Knocked. Put that there. And that there. I'm only really doing that because as it stands, we've been doing that for the last couple of days. Like, we've had it set up that way, and yeah. May as well have things the way they should be. Interesting. Where are we on the map now? Oh, so instead of going to the left and, like, around, we just kind of walked straight out instead. Okay. Hey, Giants.
Demons on the prowl. Don't worry, I got this.
Oh, you know what? We haven't done it yet. Let's try this new shit out. The true power of the kings. Whoa, what in the fuck? Whoa! Time for a royal cleave, bitch. Oh! Whoa! Damn, just made his ass vulnerable. That's awesome. And it lasts so much longer. Legacy of the Lucii. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Damn. Damn. Oh. What? What? Holy shit. Damn, that armature mode is way better. Luna mode. Everything. Yeah, again, everybody being cross. Again, though, it comes down to what your preferences are, bro. You can play Batman for years and not even know Batman's origin stories. It's just the nature of the world. Just like this baffles me. Nuclear fusion. How many of you know how nuclear fusion works?
These monsters. Look what they've
Quite a
done
few
to
of
our
you
home.
probably by now, but the fact that there are, you know, literally billions of people who don't know how nuclear fusion works, and yet everybody on this planet owes their life to it. Without nuclear fusion, life wouldn't exist. Without nuclear fusion, the universe wouldn't exist. And yet so many people have absolutely no clue.
Regroup and go again.
Don't worry, I got this. Go.
Figure that probably hurt.
Don't worry, I got this.
Come on, come on. He's close. He's real close.
You doing okay? I don't know. Just that's what's around
Ah. Not bad, not bad. About the cereal, I didn't mean natural milk. What about rice milk, soy milk, or oats milk? They don't have lactose. It's true, but again, in my opinion, it's really not milk at that point. Like, rice milk isn't really milk to me. Milk has a chemical, you know, basis for it. And you can call it milk because it's a white substance, but even, like, coconut milk isn't really milk. It's coconut water. Just because it's a white, soupy liquid doesn't actually make it a milk is kind of what I'm getting at. Anything that would be considered a proper milk has lactose in it. At least in my opinion, again. But, like, any animal out there that produces milk produces the lactose that goes with the milk. And we are supposed to have lactose for about till we hit our 20s. And then at that point in time, the body is not really supposed to take in milk anymore. 33%-ish of the population has developed a mutation to that, though. They no longer have to worry about that. They legitimately just... They've mutated the ability to drink milk their whole fucking lives. My girlfriend appears to be one of them. She can drink, like, she drinks an obscene amount of milk. If I drank about half of the milk that she drank, I would be in so much gut pain and, like... it would be horrid. I would feel like absolute shit. I keep forgetting I have stamina again. It's been so goddamn long. But yeah, like rice milk and oat milk, you can grind it all up and get a liquid out of it, but yeah, it's weird. And also, I'll point out, like, goat's milk I didn't mind, and it actually has a lesser amount of lactose than cow's milk. But goat's milk is really fucking expensive here. And I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan of the flavor of the goat milk. I will say, too, I feel sorry for anybody who's in the U.S., because the U.S., I've tried the U.S.'s milk, and they obviously have different chemical regulations, because I could taste the chemical. It was not healthy. Alright, let's go. Arden awaits within the Citadel. Are you ready? Are you guys ready? I think I'm ready. Rice, soy, oat milks taste good. Well, fair enough. Almond milk. I can't actually have almond milk because I'm allergic to almonds as well. Not, like, deathly allergic, but it does kind of the same thing as, like, lactose in general. It makes me feel, like, a bit ill. It gives me kind of, like, indigestion. Almost. Kind of makes you feel like you got, like, a stomach flu, but it's just in the beginning stages of it. So I couldn't even imagine what almond milk would do to me. Oh, damn. Not because of the lactose, just because of the concentrated almond, like, that's like...
Ifrit, the Infernian. He doesn't share the Glacian's fondness for mankind. But you can expect a warm welcome. I shall await you above.
What's up, Ifrit? I love the fact that they made Ifrit almost like the devil in this one. A lot of the times he didn't have, like, a humanoid form in the universe, in the Final Fantasy universe, but... Boom! This is what we saw at the very beginning of the game.
Hang in there, buddy! Stay down! We'll keep him busy!
Nox, over here!
Oh,
Quickly, before he strikes again!
Here it comes!
I mean, fire does hurt.
I got your back!
Here you go. Let's go.
Alright. Hit him a couple of times, just normal weapons. Oh, wow. You're a weak-ass punk bitch these days, man. Dude, and I'm still hitting him! I'm still... Oh, that was great. I was hitting him while he was fucking holding me. I'm not gonna do the armature until it's like the next stage of it or whatever.
We're almost there. Keep it.
Yeah, we're good. Oh, here we go. Bahamut. up, bruh? Ping, ping, ping. Like, I feel sorry for whoever had to fix that shit. You know what I mean? Like, when would you finally take this place back and somebody had to come back and, like, repair the castle? What kind of comments do you think he would have about that? What in the fuck happened here? It's like somebody stabbed the ground with a giant sword 60 fucking times. Let's go, man. That can't have been it, really? I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure we, like, fight him again. But, like, proper status now.
So even that wasn't enough?
That's not gonna be enough to save you, bro.
Out of the frying pan? Dot, dot, dot.
We need to put this thing out!
Fuck you, bud. Oh. Woo! Apocalypse. I think, if I remember correctly, maybe. No, never mind. It's just him hitting me that's actually doing the damage. Dynastic stance.
And the flames grow hotter. What can we do to
I don't know what dynastic stance just
So
did.
it doesn't kill us.
Made things darker, it seems. Ow. Come on, give me a fucking... Really? I don't get a point? Alright.
For it.
Fine, whatever. Yeah, basically go for it at this point.
The flame never stop.
Burning super
It's okay, it
hot
doesn't
now.
need to.
Going out in a blaze.
Can't fight fire with fire.
Oh, potion time. And, oh, it knocked me out of the armature mode. Shit, I was gonna do the super hitter.
Nice work, Gladio. Move it. Okay.
Get him! Ah, I think I have to beat him with the summon, considering. Bring it out, Shiva. We beat his ass into the ground just ourselves, so... What the hell is that? That's it's one of the 6. Probably Sasuke, Kraz. If I had to hazard a guess of who it would remind you of, it's a bit of Sasuke. I mean, he's a little bit more of a whiny bitch than Sasuke, but...
Rest, my love. May your soul know peace at last.
The Infernian Shard.
King of kings. The grace of the gods is with you always.
I made a promise. One that I intend to keep.
To be fair, he's more adult too, I mean. But the hairstyle, especially the early Noctis, is very reminiscent of a Sasuke. Frozen stuff. It's been a while since we've been in here. Only, what, like 11 years? I can't actually move any further forward, too. I think it's loading a cutscene or something. Hopefully. Because I legit can't do anything. Tell me it didn't just glitch out and break on me. Oh, come on, game. Well, I'll leave it for a minute here and hopefully... Ah, there you go, yeah. Whew.
That was a most impressive performance.
I was concerned.
That's good. Wait till you see what we've got in store for you.
I'm giddy with anticipation, but I'm afraid you've one more wall to break through first. The old wall, the kings of yore. Oh, what fun it will be to watch those almost
I
tear
don't
each
think
other
Ifrit is
apart.
the devil in Christianity. It might be in something else, but I'm pretty sure, Beelzebub, or the devil, or Satan, or Lucifer all kind of fits Christianity, but I've never heard of any Christian ever refer to the devil as Ifrit. Whoa, the Fears! I have not fought the Fears before yet. This is different, for sure. I find it interesting that the Fears, who I believe is one of the previous kings, is also weak to holy damage. I find that is rather interesting. Also, make this really sad. Where are you? Here, you catch. Oh! Whoa! That was fucking different. Get wrecked, bud. Bro, you ain't got shit. Shit! Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge, man. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. I can't do anything here. I'm literally serious. Oh, are you serious? Every time he swings, he pulls people towards him. That's not fair. Oh, come on. You fucking throw up a shield, bud?
Oh! Let me handle it.
Move it or lose it!
Oh, that's interesting. So you have to use these characters like the DLC kind of shit anyways. Because you can't bust your shield without it, I guess. You might have to, like, charge up and do a proper... Not Tempest, but what's the third one? Bam! Bam! There we go.
I've served as your shield through thick and thin.
This is a way better fucking ending piece,
I've got
though.
your back. Now and always.
Yeah, no, they definitely made the ending way better.
My mind was not my own.
Tell me we don't have to go through 13 of these fuckers, though. Alright, well, see you later, Dark, and we appreciate you popping by while you could, man. Have a good one, bro.
You okay?
Yeah. This shield's a little sturdier than he looks. We better keep moving. Come on.
Anywho's, yeah, I gotta say, like, they've definitely done some really good
Guess he's
shit.
expecting company.
He wants this as
bad as we do.
Think the elevator's working?
Huh. Sure looks like it.
He is really taking us by the hand.
He'll save our legs the walk up.
Board the elevator. There we go. All aboard, man. Really? The bottom floor, that's what we're clicking? Not the top one? Alright. It's a really nice elevator, dude.
Waits outside.
Yeah. Then so does Arden.
Acting like he owns the place.
It's time to take it all back.
I wonder
ends
why there's
here.
like buttons on the side though. That's
Tonight.
weird.
Welcome, O Chosen.
The Rogue.
Time to say
Interesting.
goodbye.
Here we go again!
Alright, I'm gonna try this out in first person. I haven't done it yet. Ow! Bitch!
It's not looking so right. Is it poison?
Fuck you, bitch. Oh god, the combat like that is just so difficult to try and handle. Oh, mother cunt. Knock me out of my armature mode. The curiosity being what it is, how effective is this against them?
Where are you? Show yourself!
I feel like we're gonna swap over to Ignis here. Because she's like, oh, are you serious? Come on now.
Yeah.
Fuck you, miss.
Seems Prompto's been intoxicated. Just great.
Been intoxicated.
Preparing to attack.
Ow.
Much obliged.
Fuck you.
Don't worry, I got this.
Can't fool me.
Oh. There we go.
Some kind of toxin.
Ah, I see. Prompto being an MT essentially is immune to this shit.
I'll clean up my act.
Oh! Shit.
Looks like the tables have turned.
Where is she?
Not yet.
Where is this bitch?
Can't
Boom!
fool me. I owe not everything. For standing by me always. And now, it's my turn to stand by him.
Crack shot, bitch! Wait, did that just say AP50? Oh,
Go forth,
damn!
Chosen King. Restore the light.
Take it easy. What kind of friend would I be if I took it easy when you're in trouble? I'll be fine. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, no, I gotta say, they've, much like with, like, Mass Effect 3, like, Mass Effect 3 didn't have the greatest ending originally, but it did have a pretty bitching one by the time they'd revamped it, and, like, oh, so good. The Mystic.
Simmer down. Yeah! This one's more powerful than the last. I guess we're in for one hell of a
Damn, Noct. That blinking ability is crazy. Oh! Fuck me. Going through so many potions. I mean, they're cheap, but still annoying.
Looks like he lost his marbles.
Prompto's a touch confused. Just great.
Come on, then.
Man, get me out of it.
I gotta say, too, it can, like, stop throwing me into fucking the stupid blades, like the dual dagger things, anytime now. Are you serious?
Right.
It had just been fucking charged up. I literally just wanted to get in there so that I could do the Legacy of the Lucii ability and robbed of it, essentially. Not this time, though. Boom!
Leave this to me. I will see to it that nothing stands in Noct's way.
Come on, then. Dodge, bitch. Dodge, bitch.
I will do whatever it takes, no matter the cost.
Ooh. Ignis, you beast. Everybody's just going straight ham show up in this bitch. Oh, interesting. Still not defeated, technically.
Yeah, all right, Red. He's gone berserk.
Brace yourself.
I was even trying to dodge backwards, but we had confusion. Heal up.
I'm on it.
Thanks, buddy.
Fuck you, Mystic. Let's go. There we go. Wow. Fuck, that ability is crazy powerful. Wow, what the fuck? Come on, then. Oh, for fuck, come on. How's that, then?
Not on my watch. You're up, Prompto.
Crack shot. Oh no, that was the multi-fire one, and
No mercy!
overwhelm. Oh! Oh! Sick!
It's over.
Something about quad something strike?
I hate to break it to you, but you're outnumbered.
Fucking sick!
You have done well. Hear me, chosen king. The time has come to fulfill your calling and dispel the darkness from our world. Go forth, restore the light, and free my brother from his curse.
Now, I think that was the first king, the original king.
With you guys at my side, I know I will be ready for anything.
Shit's about to get real.
I always hated this room as a kid.
Yeah? Why's that?
Coming here always made my dad all serious and sad.
It no doubt reminded him of the fate his son would come to bear.
Well, especially like, it must be really shitty when your kid is born and it's like, oh, by the way, he's the chosen king. He needs to die to save the world. Like,
Not much farther.
Well, shall we? Knocked?
Fucking rights.
Yeah, but, hold on a sec. Prompto, can I see your photos?
Yeah.
The saved ones, fuck
I
yeah.
just need one. To take with me.
Oh. Yeah. I get it. You can take whichever you like.
Wait, wasn't I
Think of all the
higher than
places we've been.
148?
All the...
I can't beat that. A shot of all four of us together.
And
Through
like
it all,
early
we
game.
had each other.
And no car like the Regalia. Took us around the world and back.
Ah, yes. It wouldn't have been a road trip without her.
We sure had good times around the campfire. A shot of us in combat might be cool.
Nah, when we first got the bitch and paint job. Yeah, this is all like from our first game essentially. That's
Gotta
tempting.
take one from our zany adventures.
26 is definitely tempting. That's pretty tempting as well. I hate that it doesn't, like, just auto-load the right picture right away.
I wish I had a photo of everywhere we went. But this'll do.
The camera can only hold so many pictures.
It's true. I'd almost like to get one from
Ignis
this
sure
playthrough.
cooked up a culinary cornucopia at camp.
Fuck yeah. Ignis's cooking is crazy good. Like, Noct is lucky in that sense. Arnea. My weird glitched out fucking double
How
photo.
about a shot of us as we set off from Kaem?
I think 26 is still like my favorite so far. Ah, the F-type. Fuck, I need to get that again. The Assassin Festival was pretty bitchin'. Let's see here. Nothing too spectacular, at least. Huh. That one's a pretty heavy contender as well, just because of how fucking hilarious that shit is. So yeah, I'm thinking 26 is the way we're gonna go. The Choker Bros.
This is it.
Then it's settled. That's the one? No backsies?
Yeah. Shows the photo of Cape Came.
Yeah.
I think during my first gameplay I did the photo of Cape Came. Because it is the more, you know, like, everybody's involved in it photo.
What is that?
Oh, yeah. That would just be beyond dark, to be honest, too. To have your fiance's body hanging from chains in your throne room.
You here. It seats only one.
Off my chair, Jester. The king sits there.
Oh, Noct. How I have waited for this. Longer than you could ever know. Tonight, the dreams of the Blood Royal come to an end.
Spite's all that's kept him going.
Basically, yep.
About a grudge.
Arden sits the throne.
Not for long. This is my ascension.
Oh! Choked him out with darkness. Oh, that's great.
They have no place in this. The Battle of Kings. Come, Noctis.
Don't worry, guys. I fucking got this. Yeah, really fucked up to have your dad... I think this is, what's his name? That's, Luna's brother. And if I remember correctly, too, this is Nyx. From the Kingsglaive movie. And that... I'm thinking that that is Nyx. I can't remember, to be honest, though. And I seem to remember Nyx's body, like, turned basically into cinders and, like, ash at the end of it all.
It ends now.
Well, you got the Prompto seal of approval on that one. Yeah, pretty much. I think Prompto gives a seal of approval on, like, any of them. Could you imagine how conceited it would have been if we just would have taken a picture of ourselves? Gotta love, too, how we got all the way to the top.
Prince.
Only to come all the way back down here and fight outside.
Don't let us down.
Here we go. Time for some Super Saiyan Blue. Well, pretty close, I guess. It takes a little bit before we get to that stage.
No. Now they end.
Let it be done.
Oh.
Only one remains. So you are the chosen king. But you are a second. How long must I wait? What I've done for the world. Twisted it all just for you.
Fuck you, bud. Sit the fuck down. Oh.
Is that really the best you could do? Perhaps it's time you threw yourself on my mercy.
Motherfucker. Lucky bitch.
All the things. A king in name alone. I'm truly disappointed. Can't you do any better than that?
Come on,
10
bitch.
years and nothing to show for it.
10 years and nothing to show for it. Oh, I see. I was like, why did I get kicked out of Armiger mode? I didn't get...
My revenge is soon at hand. How long have I waited?
Don't worry. It's far from over.
Well, let's have it then. You and your crystal. Against all I have become.
Power of light!
Oh, yeah, chocobos.
Ah, a king at last!
Yeah, Super Saiyan Blue, bitch! You know what? The sad thing I gotta say here, too, is... I think... The red and blue, you know what I mean? I think technically Final Fantasy did it first. I mean, not the Super Saiyan Blue in total thing, but like the red in comparison and shit. Come on, bitch. Come on then, bitch. To be fair, I gotta say too, it's really even. Like, we are beating the shit out of each other. Bam! The best sword in Final Fantasy? That's hard to answer. There's an Ultima blade. There's a Soul Stealer blade that you can get from a blacksmith that's like a legendary item. And then I think there's a blade that you can get in a sealed dungeon. In terms of the royal arms, I believe it's the Sword of
Yore
Batal.
are on hand, calling you forth to oblivion.
I mean, to be fair, they are, but it's, you know.
Yet when your father died, you were off playing with your friends. When your beloved died, you lay watching, powerless to stop it. You think...
That's true, actually. Hitting him with one of... Like, with each of the 13 royal arms, hit him.
That is how you would end it.
Definitely not good enough. it definitely can. The scepter, I believe the scepter of the pious, or is it the trident, also makes it so that your leftover holograms,
Majesty,
will
what
actually.
will you do? Banish the demons and bring peace?
No way.
Erase me from history once more.
This time, you can rest in peace. Close your eyes. Forevermore.
I will await you in the beyond.
Damn, that fight went way faster than I was expecting it to. Alright, cure for insomnia is complete. Come on, loading. Probably because you're... Yeah, it's almost guaranteedly because I'm OP now. But even then, I kind of expected that fight to last a little bit longer than it did. It doesn't really matter, though. It's not the end of the world. If anything, it's the start of a new one. It was almost the end of the world.
So this is farewell.
Yep.
Yeah. Here we are.
Like, how fucked up must that be for them, too?
It's all you.
To know that the only way that this all ends is with the guy that you've been fucking traveling with, been, you know, protecting, all that type of shit, literally has to sacrifice his life.
Prompto. Gladio. Ignis. I leave it to you. Walk tall. My friends.
Godspeed. And take care. Majesty.
Damn, even Prompto got in on it. Yeah, actually, I was kind of thinking that same thing, Khalid. The idea that the previous kings were kind of harder than Arden. I think part of it though was because it was like scripted that you swap over to different your other characters to defeat them. Because as Noctis, I mean, we got hit once by that one guy and got brought into the danger zone and then had to fucking get picked up by everybody else. And then swapped over to Gladio so he could fight the one guy. They're just gonna hold the line while I get my shit done. Oh yeah, the ending is really good. Oh, definitely. Arden could have just showed up and killed Noctis when he didn't have any power.
I'm home. I walk tall. And though it took me a while, I'm ready now.
It's true, I did.
I love you all. Luna. Guys. Dad. The time we had together, I cherish. Kings of Lucis. Come to me!
You know, thinking about it too, I'm almost surprised there wasn't 14 Royal Arms and then you were the 15th, you know, to be kind of in line with the idea of Final Fantasy 15.
Trust in me.
Boom. I think this is properly the final showdown. Maybe? It's hard to remember at this point. Because he is immortal. So, we can't just kill his physical body, we gotta kill all of him. Yeah. Shouldn't fuck around with an oracle. That looks so fucking painful. Oh, just shooting 13 Royal Arms out of your ass. Well, out of your back. I don't know about that one.
It's finally over.
I think, well, and again, like, different types of games with different kind of ideas and shit. Wait, what? Because I entered a blocked scene? I better not... since when? I think we're back to the beginning of the story or something. This should fix here really soon. How the fuck is a black screen with legit just the audio from the very beginning of the game a blocked scene? How the fuck does that make any sense? Yeah, it's the credits, unfortunately. skip that. There we go. Everything should be back to normal now. I find it really interesting that the credits are a blocked scene.
The four of us around a campfire. How long's it been?
An eternity.
This took place on the way to Insomnia, essentially, before we arrived at the city. But yeah, like, Final Fantasy is generally one of those things where they do like to have a cinematic end to things. And I don't mind. At least it was a real fight. A couple of quick-time events, but it was still a real fight. Dying Light was super annoying for that.
Out with it.
No, this is where he drops the bomb, too. I don't think they knew. I don't even remember anymore. It's been so long since I played this game, other than this.
What the hell is this so hard? So I've made my peace. Still, knowing this is it, and seeing you here now,
again, must be super fucked up.
More than I can take.
To be sitting there with your bros, and all four of you know that you're gonna be dead in 24 hours. Also, after not having seen your bros for 10 years.
You're damn right it is.
Huh. You spit it out.
It's good to hear.
Hey, what up, though, Naruto? Yes, that's true. Absolutely. Only he dies, but to be sitting with your bros and your bros know that you're going to be dead in 24 hours, you know you're going to be dead within 24 hours, that's a really awkward...
Well?
I don't know if there's even a proper word for it.
What can I say?
It's a shitty situation to be in.
You guys are the best.
That's true, Andy. Also, I won't be playing it immediately after it comes out anyways. I will be, you know, doing that one... Like, I'll do Batman at the same time that I do all my other streams. And it's the same thing with almost every other game. And sort of. Time zones being what they are and being the fact that I'm in a really shitty time zone, I actually, I usually get a digital game at 9 p.m., not at midnight. So... kind of evens out a little bit. They give me a bit of the pity card for being part of the Pacific Standard Time. Hey, what up, doe? Ninabera. Yeah, sexy time. This, to be fair, Ninabera, this game is, with all DLC, almost just shy of 100 gigabytes. So, yeah, it is definitely one of the most beautiful games you'll get to play. At least in over the next couple of years. It is definitely the largest game that I have installed on my PlayStation at this point in time. It's like 96.6 gigs or some shit like that total. And I think technically that's not including, like, a couple of the other little DLC items, which would only... I think they'd only take up a couple kilobytes, not even megabytes kind of deal, but yeah. Essentially, they made a just about 100 gig game. It's fucking nuts. GT? He's not actually here. I don't know what's up with him. He hasn't popped up online yet, either. I would have thought that I would have seen his shit pop up, but no. Bam.
Dearest Luna.
Oh, Regis. I don't know if I've seen this part before.
To deliver the ring to Noctis.
Well, that's your own, man. That's your own call.
Though my son may
personally, I don't actually watch any of the quote-unquote early releases because I find that that's a toxic it's a toxic system to have. It's not bad for hype, but the idea that some people get the game 2 weeks early is just, in my opinion, it's a slap in the fucking consumer's face. Shouldn't have to be a YouTube star or be famous to be able to play your goddamn game. And if you are famous and you are, you know, powerful, you shouldn't just have access to it earlier, in my opinion, either. Everybody should get it, basically. Time zones being what they are, that part I can understand. But I hate it when a YouTuber gets a game 2 weeks fucking early and starts playing it. Disrespectful to the smaller YouTube channels. Disrespectful to the fucking market. Disrespectful to the consumer. I really don't like that practice in games. But I think I did see this before. Sort of. This is sort of like a what could have been had Noctis not been the true king. Also, I love the fact that, like, originally you get that and only that, and everything's dark, and then once you beat the game, you also get Noctis into the picture, and everything lights up a bit in the background, which is why we have a bit of a different, yeah, see, there we go. That's why we have a bit of a different, main menu, is because we have beat the game before.
Thank you.
Sort of. I mean, to be fair, Kraz, as it stands, my first playthrough is probably about 60 to 70 hours. Due to being OP with a New Game Plus, it made me fly through this shit. Also knowing where things were, not having to recollect 11 of the 13 royal arms. I only had to collect 2 of them. Not having to, you know, stop at stores to get new weapons, not having to grind away for levels. There's a lot that has to do with this game that I didn't really explore in my second playthrough. Even just like side quests. I didn't do all of the hunts. I didn't do all of the side quests. There's a lot of stuff that I just didn't do. Come on. Save it up. Let's go. 79. Yes, it will. Yeah, or close to the same time. Again, I understand time zones. Time zones are a bitch, but I can live with that one. Do you wish to proceed? Yes. Yeah. Total between the 2 playthroughs. To be fair, though, Kingdom Come, for being a smaller game, has provided more hours of entertainment, in a sense, because the final score, basically, for this is about 109 hours over 2 playthroughs. That's not including the DLCs, so, you know, just the main story itself, about 108 to 110, we'll just round it up to 110 hours. Kingdom Come Deliverance, however, is now over 110 hours on my first playthrough, so that is a incredibly long game. That being said, though, we are at what? I think it's technically kind of Wednesday tonight. I think we'll have one more night of Final Fantasy where we kind of clean up the extra shit. I do want to kill the Adamant Tortoise. I do want to try and find the blacksmith that does the Uber super weapons. And then, yeah, more side missions in Kingdom Come. I disagree with that, Chairman. I think with the amount of hunts and the amount of side quests in Final Fantasy, it is a bigger game, but it's one of those games where you travel the world a lot quicker. There's much, like, you choose what kind of encounters you come across, and it's a game where you don't really go out and dick around with Final Fantasy. Like, you'll go out and you'll kill some monsters and you'll grab some ingredients or stuff like that, but generally speaking, when you go out into the world of Final Fantasy to kill shit, you have a purpose behind it. With Kingdom Come, I mean, hours of my enjoyment were leveling up my various skills, like alchemy and herb picking and maintenance and lock picking and all that type of shit. And then on top of that, just going out in the woods, finding some bandits and beating them half to death with your fists. You know what I mean? Like, that right there will accompany hours upon hours of gameplay. But, that being said, this is the end of the Final Fantasy for tonight. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and if you did, consider hitting that like button, leaving a comment, your thoughts, critiques, criticisms, what other types of games you'd like to see featured on the channel, and how you found the channel in the first place. Leave a sub if you haven't already, a follow if you're watching on the PlayStation, and as always, hit that share button to help spread the word of Kush Coffee and Games so we can continue to grow the community as a whole. Thanks for watching, everybody, and peace out. We'll see you in about probably 45 minutes with some Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'll try to start that at about 7. Anyways, peace. See you guys there.